Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to YT Legends. We're super excited to have you here. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 things that big YouTubers do in every single one of their videos they don't want you to know about. Maybe they do. Some of them probably do. We want you to know about them.
We'll let you know.
So we're going to be talking about them today. You want to make sure you stay till the end because the last tip is groundbreaking for some of you guys. I know it's going to be life-changing for some of you. Now, before we get into the content, I want to invite you over to our website, ytlegends.com. We offer an amazing course on how to blow up as a YouTuber. So if you're beginning or if you have been on YouTube for a little while, we've got an amazing course with tons and tons of videos, tons of content that are all created to help you explode on YouTube. Also, join us in our Discords, just one. Just join us in our Discord. It's what's the Discord, Denver?
The Discord is in the description below.
Click the link in the description below. All right. With that said, you guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, tell us what you liked about this video and which tactic that you liked most, and
drop your tips down below too.
And drop your own tips down below because we're going to be creating content like this forever. Denver, at least for the next 30 or 40 years, right? Until
30 to 40 years, yeah.
Great grandkids, yeah.
I mean, I'm really, we're both really young, so we've got plenty of years in us, yeah.
Until we're in our mid-70s. We'll be.
All right, let's get to it. Number 1. Now, this is something Scott and I, we say this over and over and over again. Legends who are part of the 0 to Legend course, you've heard this a million times. We just want to say it again because number 1 tip, cut more often. We say 3 to 4 seconds. You might hear 2 seconds. Scott and I talk about, media and stuff like TV shows, movie trailers. Every 2 seconds they're cutting. Mr. Beast, we just talked about in the last video. You guys make sure you catch that too. Every 2 seconds, he's doing some kind of cut, and it may be a jump cut. It may be a graphic popping up on the screen. It may be a zoom in or a zoom out. Make sure you're changing up what's on the screen every 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, but I wouldn't go anything beyond that.
Pacing is massively important for your watch time, and we all know that watch time is one of the key factors for success on YouTube, right? You got your click-through rate, which I'm going to talk about in just a second, and your watch time. The longer you get people to stay on your videos, the more YouTube is going to push your content because YouTube wants people to stay on YouTube for long periods of time. So make sure that your pacing is on point. So number 2. Is your thumbnails, is making sure that your thumbnails have emotion in them. You want to trigger emotion. Sometimes you want them to be divisive. Sometimes you want strong feelings. You want to pull that out in people, and you want to get them to ask a question when they see your thumbnails. Now, one of the top creators who does this super well, besides Mr. Beast, we talked about him in our last video. Make sure you go check that out. Link up there. Is Mark Rober. Mark Rober does an amazing job at creating intrigue with his thumbnails. One of my favorite thumbnails of all times is him swimming in the ocean, holding his finger up, thumb or finger, I don't remember what it is, but it's bleeding and there's a shark behind him. The question that everyone asks when they see that thumbnail is, what is it, Denver?
Did he get bit? That's what I want to know.
That's right.
Did a shark bite his thumb? I'm clicking.
That's right. So he does an amazing job at getting the audience to ask a question in every single one of his thumbnails, and that's number 2. Yeah,
and actually to add on to that, if you guys are in the gaming community, I know vloggers do this all the time, but in the gaming community, you even see people with the big goofy faces like, on the screen. Like, you have to be able to catch somebody's eye, and what's the best way to do that? Our brains react to the human face. If you can get your face on your thumbnails, you're going to get a lot more views.
That's right. That's right. Hey, listen, number 3 is all you, buddy, because you are the one who has the best. You do this the best.
The reason I've been told I do this the best is because I've been told I'm a good writer, and something that I do is I always try to tease what's in the video. I tease it at the beginning, like, hey, guess what's coming up? Guess what else is coming up? You're not going to believe this other thing that's coming up too. So in the beginning of the video, people are like, dude, I got to watch this whole video. And I'll even tell people, don't miss it, because at the end, what do we say at the beginning of this video? At the end. And that's fine. Save the best till last, just to keep people there. Maybe the big title of my video of news that just came out is, I'm going to save that till the very end. And then people are going to stick around. And like we said, watch time is number one. You keep people on YouTube watching ads, making YouTube money. YouTube is going to make you money.
Hey, and like we said, you want to make sure to stay to the end of this video because number 5 is going to be mind-boggling, mind-blowing. How did you like that hook? There's the hook right there. All right, so number 4. So we talked about using your thumbnails to get your audience to ask a question. Use your titles to get your audience to ask a question as well. Now, here's a strategy that we used to use on our channel early on. Your titles are truncated, meaning that there is a ... if there's too many letters, too many words in your title. So you want to use that ... strategically. And one of the things that we did early on was we had this video. It was drowning, it was drowning rescue, emergency drowning rescue, and then ... training drills. So everybody who saw the title saw emergency rescue training or emergency rescue
drowning, right?
Emergency drowning, whatever
something
it was.
like that.
Kira will pull it up.
Kira's up. Yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah, check it out. Read it for yourself.
And so everybody got that first part of it, and the question was, oh my gosh, did she drown? And then if they would have clicked on the title and saw the rest of the title, it says training drills. So use the title truncation, if that's a word.
I think that's a word.
To get people to ask a question. If you get people to ask a question, you get a higher click-through rate.
Yeah, you're going to get more views for sure. If you can pique that curiosity and don't give everybody everything right off the thumbnail and title, because then they'll already know the answer. They don't need to click, right? And I do that with news a lot too. I'm like, this person said this. And it's like where I actually learned this trick was I would look at the BuzzFeeds and the different kind of like news media outlets. They would use this trick too to leave a lot of mystery in the title.
Yeah, well, and just look at the title that we used for this video. Just 5 things every huge YouTuber does that they don't want you to know. So the questions are, what are the 5 things? That's one question. The second question is, who are they, right? It's like we're just dropping these mysteries into our titles to get people to engage, to get people to click. That's strategy. We're not doing these things on accident. Everything is strategy.
Do it on purpose. Yeah, everything's on purpose. You want to be intentional about these correct way to do things. All right, number 5, guys. You've been waiting. We kept you waiting because we wanted to save the best for last. Here it is. Get ready. You have to be your best, entertaining, authentic self. I'm in front of the camera right now. Every time you're in front of the camera, you have to be an entertaining version of yourself. It's still you. You still want to be yourself. And we told you in the Mr. Beast video, you have to be just comfortable being you, but you cannot be what I like to call your couch self, where you're just sitting back on the couch, you're on your phone, you're maybe mumbling to a friend that just called. You have to pick yourself up, find that energy in somewhere. I don't care if you have to chug a coffee or something, but you have to be your best entertaining self. Scott, you want to add on to that one? Because you definitely have good energy whenever you're on camera.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
No, the thing that I want to add to that is don't be over the top yourself, right? Be within that zone that you normally are, the range. Be at the high end of that range. If you go too high, then people are going to look at you as fake, or you're not going to be able to come down from that, and people always are going to treat you like that. We talked about that with the Paul brothers a couple weeks ago. The Paul brothers, they are always on top, and so everybody is always going to, or they're always over the top, so everybody's always going to treat them that way. And if they sink back down, then it's going to be like, well, what's wrong, right? Everybody is treating you like you are this ball of energy all the time. Then it's going to be really hard for you to actually be yourself, come down and be yourself without having negative repercussions.
That's true. Yeah, somebody told me, a big YouTuber was like, if you start up here, yeah, you can never come down. So that was a really good point you brought up. Like, you have to always be up there every time you're on camera. So start by being yourself, your entertaining version of yourself, but you have to be authentic. That way you can keep it up and it doesn't take any extra effort.
That's it. That's it. All right, you guys, if you like these tips, share this video. Leave down in the comments below which tip was your favorite, which tip was most mind-blowing to you. Make sure you come over to ytlegends.com. Visit us in the Discord. We've got both of those links down in the description below. And we want to see you as a member of the Discord. We also want to see you as a legend. This is what this channel is all about. It's about teaching you how to be your best on YouTube and how to be the next legend. All right, you guys, we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Adios. Keep creating.